Authority local forecast.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Hopefully you're having a pleasant day, even though the weather, yes, today definitely warming up as opposed to what we had on Tuesday. Let's take a look at what we're seeing with your RV World in the Sky Cam. We got the baby blue skies still before the sun makes its descent. And of course, we do have, again, that warmth. Now, here is what we're looking at right now with your satellite radar perspective. If anything, just some high clouds kind of rolling into the southwest U.S., predominantly in San Diego County, Baja Peninsula as well, but lighter increments than what it was last night overall. Now, the wind speeds, really not all that. We're keeping track of it for a very special reason, because you can notice the wind numbers beginning to pick up a little bit over in Imperial Valley. And there's a good reason for that, because there is going to be a wind advisory starting at 8 p.m. over near Ocotillo on the western end of Imperial County. So that's going to go until about 9 or 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. All right now in Yuma, 93 degrees outside. Obviously, minimal wind speeds, minimal moisture content. That's kind of the condition that we've been in the last few days, and we're sitting in around the mid-90s in the Imperial Valley. So in many cases, we got up into about the high 90s, so getting a little flirtatious with that triple digit, and of course high pressure doing what it does, keeping us dry and keeping us warm. And as you can see, even some fire danger or fire concerns in New Mexico, Sonora, Mexico, as well as Texas. As far as what we're looking at with that ridge of high pressure, well to the south for us, and this guy's just going to continue to hang out. If anything, the low pressure disturbances will kind of infiltrate a little bit, kind of lower our temperatures, but again, nothing to the levels that we had in previous weeks. So it's a mark of the change of season, and of course that high pressure ridge continues again to just hang out. But nonetheless, your Metrocast, we're talking 74 degrees by midnight. We should check in around the mid to high end 60s as we get to the 6 a.m. hour before we start to pop those temperatures right back up into the low end 90s. Your extended forecast, you can see we'll hold on to the breezies for the next couple of days. If anything, that'll keep our temperatures in check, but you can see we're going to have a bit of a backpedaling effect with that. We'll be in the mid to low 90s and potentially even in the high end 80s, but don't get used to the 80s because they're not going to be around for a long time. Again, at most, we'll get maybe a day or two of that before we turn the temperatures back up again here in the desert Southwest.